So I grew up in the Northwest Houston area, and my home church is St. Jonah's.
I grew up going kind of to the Methodist church.
Like a non-denominational Baptist church.
Well, I grew up Catholic.
I did not grow up going to church. I was an atheist for a long time.
Going from a very structured home to a brand new place that I've never seen before was kind of frightening. I didn't know what to expect really, and a big part of my identity is my family, and so without my family, I don't know, it seemed like I could lose myself.
I've never lived alone. I've never lived with random roommates. I haven't been outside of my previous realm, and with high school and stuff, I never left home for very long. And so that was all new to me.
Like being disciplined and like just doing basic things like going to sleep on time, eating at a reasonable time, since like my mom wasn't there to tell me.
Because in college you can definitely go sort of in assortment of ways, some of which may be better or may not be better for your relationship with God.
I think without OCF being in college, I would have been subject to far more of the outside forces, whether socially or spiritually.
I would say it's like a club, but it's a club where you keep coming back multiple times a week and you make these friendships that become very helpful for you just throughout your life.
All of my friends are from OCF, practically. I have 2 roommates who are OCF. And I can't say that they replaced my family, but they kind of were added to it.
The people are so true. They are such a light, and they're so smart and intelligent and loving. They love to bring people in, and they're willing to, grow. And say you have like some difficult times of the year and you're like faltering a bit, it's just so easy to come join and be back and be a part of it.
Kind of giving you an outlet of other like-minded Orthodox Christians to hang around, to see each other in the services, to do things outside of the services, to know that you're not alone in this faith and there's everyone around you to help you and carry you through good times and bad times.
I think OCF is at its core a Christian community of young people that are seeking to learn more about Christ, and it's very practical and very involved. So there's many opportunities to go and do things, to go help people, to go learn, to socialize.
There's so many opportunities each week that you're bound to be able to make one event or one service.
The OCF ministry that has helped me out the most, I would say, is the scripture studies we have every Monday.
Kind of hearing more of a group Orthodox dialogue of the chapters, specifically led by the church fathers, kind of really opens you up to just the depth of the scriptures and how, grasping them is a lifelong pursuit.
I have really enjoyed and found helpful spiritual discussion.
It's nice to be able to talk with people about what you're struggling with or what you need help with, the questions you have.
We are of a similar Orthodox mind, but that doesn't mean we are the same people. And everyone brings a different perspective, a different angle to the topics that we're there to discuss, and it's very, very edifying. It's very enlightening.
OCF has daily hours Monday through Thursday, and then Friday they do the Orthodoxy service in the all-faith chapel on campus. For me, it's a really nice daily reset in the middle of my day.
I've been able to continuously keep my prayers during the week, during school.
And helps me reconnect with Christ and slow down. And if I'm feeling anxious about things, it helps me recenter on Christ.
We do a lot of service opportunities. As a college kid, sometimes it's hard to do the money aspect. And so OCF does a great job of having events where we can give back our time or our skills.
And it's not just like going out and donating shirts or giving people food or whatnot. But this philanthropy is just to anyone who needs it, a sacrifice of your own time or resources for their sake. And that is another inseparable part of the Christian life. We are called to sacrifice ourselves for the sake of the other.
OCF has given me the opportunity to see the church everywhere. We do so many events and activities on and off campus that it allows me to bring church and my relationship with God everywhere I go, and not just in the church building.
I feel like it is bringing me back. It's constantly reminding me that church is the best place to be. It's where we turn to when we're in trouble and when we're happy. It's just a place to turn to throughout life.
Having a full-time campus missionary has been, without a doubt, an absolute blessing.
A&M OCF would not be nearly as beneficial or wide-reaching without the campus missionary.
For my very first Sunday here, I've witnessed him go up to every freshman, whether they stay at the church or not. He wants to talk to them, wants to know their name, kind of what their background is, and genuinely cares about each other. And I see him carry this out throughout the last 2 or 3 years I've been here. And by doing so, he keeps OCF growing and keeps it flourishing, and it's really important, I think, for him to be here.
He hosts so many events at his house with his generous wife and his kids, and he just is such a connection point to OCF and the church. He's like the person you feel so comfortable with talking to. It's just so nice to have that and have him and his family be so connected and caring about us and our college student life, and just to lean on.
He's there whenever we need him. He's a phone call or text away. He's helped set up engagements, proposals, all of these things that you would never think a campus missionary does. He's set people up with counselors and therapists when they need it, financial help. He's there to coordinate things with the school that as a student can sometimes be tricky, you know.
He does work for OCF, but at the same time, we can be very, very real with him, to be able to joke around, but also to be able to kind of get serious.
After one of the parable events, we were driving home all together in a car. There were maybe like 5 of us. Alexandros was in the back seat. I was in the passenger seat, and I remember he just talking to me about my life, my future, my plans, and he was very genuinely curious and you could tell he genuinely cared, and that really impacted me to know that there was someone at the school that really cared about my thoughts, my future, and how I wanted to fit orthodoxy and spirituality into all that.
Orthodox Christianity is the true faith, and I know that now after being here for a few years. It's unlike anything ever that there has ever been church-wise, denomination-wise. I don't know what else to say. It's just my bridge, and it really helps me fit in and be able to connect with all these people on a day-to-day.